Faceoff will come to the blocker side right of Beckman. One to the boards, now played in behind the goal for Cameron Reed. Reed dishes it over to Jackson Smith, moves it ahead. Romano with a man going to the net, throws it there. And now in behind the goal, O'Brien moves it back to the left point. They'll sling it across to Smith. One-timer, a lively bounce off the inboards. And that bounces to the far side and now will be played out. Neutral zone picked up. Nice work there. Romano trying to bring it in. Kilfoyle with them. And the two of them, they jam away. Padell's down. Stops that back to Smith. Smith will let one fly. Nice save, rebound, and they score. Hammer.
Draft. There's usually a player that I call that I have a man crush on. Well, Cameron Smith could be qualifying into that category. Just love the way he plays, the way he skates. He attacks with his speed. And now as this puck comes around, like good goal scorers, offensive players, they find a way to get to the right spots. And people say, geez, that puck just kicked to him. Well, he kicked to him because he got to the right spot. And
a couple of bursts from Romano down that far side. Smith, wrist shot, Prudell, right in the logo as well. Schmidt's got both of them. Thank you for joining us.
He's a dynamic player.
And he made no mistake there, did he?
Oh, he certainly did. I talk about in every draft having a player crush, and Cameron Schmidt, I already have a crush on him. I had a crush on him last year. Scored the winning goal in the U17 tournament for Canada White.
Great threading the needle reference too, I must say. Appreciate that. Good.
To the dangerous areas. You know, the defenders aren't worried about getting at that point. Put them on notice. And that's exactly what Svirchek did.
Golier drops it back. They'll use some speed. Nemitz sends it in behind the goal. Into the corner. Chance here for Jackson Smith. Backhand. Not out. Good job keeping it in at the blue line. Collier, left side. Franco, back up top to the left point, across the line now. Settled down into the middle, and that one's poked away by Beckman. And a chance to clear. Lang keeps it in again. Nemitz, another chance to clear. This time, they'll get it done.
Well, you can see Slovakia picking up their skating legs and playing a little bit quicker, forcing Canada into some mistakes.
Lang moves it around. Smith couldn't keep it in, and there's Alex Wang back on D to make the play.
You know, when I watch Caleb Desnoyers, sometimes
Here's McKenna. Knocking it around the boards. An unfortunate bounce for Canada, and they'll have to retreat. Jackson Smith. That pass broken up, now sent in. And O'Brien will give chase. Zubek back on it. A little bit of a shimmy to open himself up, and he's able to knock it out to center ice. But Canada once again wasting no time getting it right back down into Slovakian territory. O'Brien and Zubek tumble in the corner. Comes back to the point. Lang knocks it down low. Romano. O'Brien walks out. Lang at the point. Sends one through. Prudell the save. Rebound there. And Romano couldn't pull the trigger. Great pressure here from Canada. Smith throws it ahead. Shot coming. Blocker save. Prudell off the stick.
The offensive zone, as you pointed out, Canada was able to make a full line change. It without any harm.
Second power play of the game. They did have one shot in the first one. Here's another one. Quick redirect. Beckman kicked that right pad out. Make sure it didn't sneak home.
And there's a good example when you look at Lucas Beckman, like tracking the puck, eyes on the play. So when that deflection happens, he can kick out that right leg. He's not locking himself into a position and hoping the puck hits him. he can react to that play because he's in good position and reading the play.
Zubek at the point, dumps it off. Tomek back up top to Zubek. Zubek plays it back along the boards. Holman back up top to Zubek again. That shot blocked. Comes around. Smirchek. Side of the goal. Now they'll try to throw it in front. Comes all the way back to Zubek. Smirchek. He'll take the shot. Beckman the blocker. And it's out of play.
Positionally. And then they don't get the puck out. Now Canada can make a line change, and now you've run yourself into your own problem.
You got to go through it again.
Yeah, you do. And now you're tired.
Here's a chance to clear, and they will bat it away up the middle of the ice. Reed gives them no time, though, turns and flips it right back in again. That's knocked loose by O'Brien in behind the goal. Romano watches, comes back to Reed, throws it across. Smith waits. Now he'll take it, and that's how you get a whistle.
Let's get buckled up for Wednesday night here in Edmonton.
They're
Canada
in fine
and Sweden.
form, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Back-to-back games for Switzerland to start the event. Outscored 22-1 by Canada and Sweden. Broken up. Golier just inside the blue line. Moves it ahead. Tobias Tomek knocked down. Slow to get up. Now he will bounce back up the other way. Kilfoyle tosses it through. There's a shot at a goal.
But the reach-in is what caused the problem.
Power play 0 for 2. 3 shots so far for Slovakia. Adam Golier back. Drops it, and they'll slide it over on the right side. Trenko. Smith first on it, fans on it, another crack kept in. Golier sends one through, deflected on net. Quick feet again from Beckman. Now it's stripped away. Kindell.
Talk about young players. First overall,
yeah.
It's taken him a little bit of time, and maybe people are impatient, but he certainly looks like he's a real key and important player right now, and going to be for the Rangers for years to come.
For a really good team, too.
Yeah.
Working his way up. Patience starting to pay off.
People forget, and they do, is that Nathan MacKinnon was the first overall pick in the NHL draft in 2013. He won the Rookie of the Year. And then the next 3 years, like he was good. Like full stop, he was good. And then in his 5th year is when he just took right off to another level, and he hasn't stopped since. I mean, the reigning MVP of the National Hockey League. So, as good as Nathan was in Rookie of the Year, it wasn't until his 5th year in the league that he took those massive steps forward.
Even with the top-end guys, it's never...
Porter was the captain of Canada at the U18, leading them to gold. He was fantastic there.
Ivan Kovic watching his team right now, leading 3-1. He was perfect last night, 20 shots, stopped them all in that win over Switzerland. It's the night off here. Jackson Smith along the boards, a couple of assists in this game for Smith.
I was going to finish my thought about Andrew Cogliano. Players have to know what their game is, what the strengths of their game are, and their attributes, and try to play within those confines. It's really important. And then you try to practice excellence within that identity of your game. That's what Andrew Cogliano did for well over 1,000 games.
Find out who you are.
And then practice that excellence of who you are every day. Andrew did that.
Turnover fired high over Beckman.
You know, we talked about Jason Spezza earlier. Jason Spezza did that.
Now along the far boards, backhanded towards the net. Palm save from Beckman. Steers it into the corner, flipped high and out of the zone by Kettles. A bit of pressure here from Slovakia. Trying to pull it within one.
It looked like the game was getting...
Here's a turnover, side of the goal. And Beckman scrambles back and gets the pad down. Tomek up top. Another one fired just wide, blocker side. Slovakia cranking it up a notch here for the first time tonight. So on. Couldn't get it cleanly. It's going to come all the way back around. Tomaskovic takes it in behind the net. Heads up. He gets popped. Shot through. And Beckman this time will hang on as Slovakia.
Against you, you're going to pay a bigger price. And that's certainly where Chris and the coaching staff will try to emphasize good, clean, productive play, not hope plays.
Romano has the goal in this period for Canada. Drops it off to Guilfoyle, who assisted on that one. Guilfoyle has it taken away, played out. This one won't have the legs for icing. Smith goes back to grab it. They'll wind it up a little bit. Dumps it off right side, broken up at the blue line. And now kicked ahead. Guilfoyle took a bump. He'll get it down the ice though. Watched closely by Golier. Stolen just inside the blue line. Romano again. Padel got the pad down, directed neatly into the corner. Smith throws it across from the blue line down low. O'Brien will wait. Back to Smith. Just kept it in at the blue line. Taranko tries to close on him. And now pokes up the far boards. Kept in again by Canada. Now they'll try to sneak in a little bit of a change. Zubek drops it off. Pressure coming. Golier pinned down low by Reshny. Benoye and Reshny in behind the net. Zubek now, long shift for big 20 in blue. Looks exhausted along the boards. Reshny trying to knock it past him. Now he will as it slides down low. Guite waiting in the high slot. He'll play it behind the goal. Slovakia control and clear here. Zubek a backhander. And that one does sneak out. Guite's on it. Back to Smith. Smith from center. So by Canadian, 2 or 3 of them to get back there.
Jake O'Brien made a really good play just stopping.
Franco throws it across. Wrist shot coming into the belly of Beckman.
Coming into the building, obviously Monday was a holiday in Alberta. People probably just wrapping up their holiday weekend. More people in the building tonight.
Here's a shot, point blank. Beckman down. That's one of his best of the game as Tobias Tomek got a good look. Now all the way back down behind the other net. Romano comes up with it back to the point. That bounces past the stick of Chapu. Tomek moves it ahead. Broken up neatly. Controlled by Jackson Smith. Romano took a bump from Tomek. Chapos is going to be pressured. Puck stolen. Guilfoyle drops it back. O'Brien in the corner. Falls as he tries to poke it back. Kindle tried to make a move. That was broken up. Shot from the point. Rebound is there. They'll jam away. Pradell is down. And he reaches out and
covered at McKenna. Guite is already thinking, okay, I'm going to give him a clean passing lane, and he makes no mistake.
Now here's a turnover, and they put another one.
The first goal goes in, but this play doesn't happen unless Romano goes there and puts pressure on. Like he's there, he's ready, and he takes advantage of it. You talk about an unlucky 13 seconds. 6 seconds after the puck over glass, it's in the net, and 7 seconds later after that goal, Romano with his second of the game, and it's 5-1 Canada, and put this one securely in the win column.
On Pradell. 8 minutes to go in the hockey game. Canada strikes twice in 7 seconds. Now on the near side, more pressure coming. O'Brien. Up top to Smith. There's a shot in, and Enriquez. This one down the ice. No icing. Far side, Samuel Morin is there. Canadians though, Coots controls, circles back, finds a man on the far side. That's over a stick of the game. Goes unassisted. And the Canadians on the verge of a expected 2-0 start. Beckman comes out to play it. We'll move it around to Kettles. Gives it away right up the middle. Another crack at it. Coots will skate it away. On the draw for Slovakia. And behind the goal. Centered, and Slovakia will have a chance to set things up. Move it quickly. Trejko walks in. Uses the point. Far side. One-timer coming off of a stick. Trejko knocks it back down low into the corner. Straka. Back to Trejko. Kazza sends one through along the ice. Misses everybody. Zubek will keep it in at the point. In front, Nemitz throws it back. Kazza, side of the goal. Trejko force that through. There's no lane. Back up top again. Kazda back to Trejko. Looking for an option. Tried to find one there. Side of the net. Straka couldn't make a play on it. Comes back around. Kazda kept it in. Some room this time. Trejko looking back door. Hit a stick. Bounced off Beckman and into the corner. Kazda with the shot. And Lucas Beckman with the save there. Godoye stripped at the last second. He was looking at that empty net.
He looked like he had Kazda surprised, and then Kazda at the last second took it away from him.
Who's surprised now, he said. Into the corner, back up top, Zubek. Trejko, hot pass. Bounced off his shin pad. Just kept into the line. Back up top to Zubek. Had to settle it down. Goes Trejko. Zubek wants it back. He'll fire. Another save. That right pad at Beckman's been excellent tonight. Trejko puts one through the middle. Trying to tic-tac-toe that into the front of the net. Didn't work. That shot blocked. Trejko wants it again. He'll give it to him. Dumps it off. Another one-timer. And Beckman down again. This time